Ah, yes, Don. The director of Fun Guy. I'm not outside this time. Isn't that awkward? Hey, listen, real quick. I'm gonna cover something I think is pretty important. That's a little bit of information on how to keep a focus and why, and you're gonna love the example. Stand by. It's coming right up. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about keeping focus on the job, keeping focus on your business. You know, some people are still working full-time jobs while they're building their wealth. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people have made it to a position where they're building their wealth or continuing to build their wealth, and they've been able to let the other go. Wherever you're at in that process, it doesn't matter. As long as you're staying focused to get to the goal that you want. Now, some people have a goal of, simply increasing their wealth, having a better retirement, having more money to spend because they really love what they do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people not necessarily excited about what they do, and they're looking to be able to make a change. What happens if you get caught up and allow other things to get in the way? Whether they're minor, or even if they're major, or if you think they're major, what do? And how do you recognize it? A while back, a couple of years ago, I was watching a show. I really liked it. It was called That Amazing Race. In one of the episodes, one of the seasons, I was watching the finale. They were all, trying to get in there to win, get that number one spot. And it had been great. I mean, this is a race that I would have loved to do with one of my boys or my daughter. That would have just been, ultimate kind of fun, right? So these two sisters, they were a team, and they'd been doing really well all the way through. We were at the last episode, so they're trying to get to the final. They're all competing for this number one spot. And one of the sisters has to go to the bathroom really bad. So when they're running and they're fighting for that spot, instead of mind controlling, let it run, do whatever it's got to be, she stopped at an outhouse. Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That's a personal choice, right? And her sister's impatiently outside the outhouse, waiting and kind of, verbally assisting her sister to hurry up. I mean, there's some urgency, right? They got done. She felt better. They started running, and they got their second place. And they did not win. They could have won easily. Had that been me, I don't know about you, you know what? I just have to be embarrassed on TV right there on the spot and make everybody else laugh because that was worth $1 million, right? But what happens if we allow those same kind of things to affect our business? So we have a lot of distractions. You got family, and family shouldn't be ignored or put off to the side. So there are some valid things there. Got friends. Some of us have jobs and other responsibilities. Some of us, in addition to all that, maybe have religious responsibilities that we've chose to be a part of, and other volunteer organizations. I know for myself, I do things with the American Legion, and other people have things that they're out doing. Then you have things that you didn't plan on, didn't count on, and they just kind of creep in there, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I got to get this done, or dang it, I didn't even know about that. Then you realize, oh, I ain't get anything done in the last 2 days, 2 weeks, whatever it might be. How do you stay focused? Well, there's a couple of ideas I'd like to throw out there. One, if you have an organized day, and that doesn't necessarily mean everything is timed down to the minute, but a checklist of what you're trying to accomplish in general, that helps you at least get a grip on, did I get that done today, or do I need to, before I should I do a little bit of something on that? So that's one way that works for some people. That's kind of my preference. I don't like a detailed day because I'm a hit and miss. I've got a lot of things going, but I like to know that I got everything accomplished at the end of the day that I needed for today. Some people will have a more of a scheduled routine. And if that works for you, that's great. That never did for me. Well, it did in the Army because I didn't have a choice. But the rest of the time, that's not really been my lifestyle. But if that works for you, then you need to be able to set up a time to make sure that you're getting things done within your business and in the goals that you need to do. The key is finding something that works. Now, I actually set for a while, and sometimes I still have to do it, little digital beep responders on my digital calendar there on the phone that we all have, that we all carry everywhere, right? Hey, don't forget you got to get this done. Don't forget you got to get this done. Did you get your list off? Did you, whatever it might be, did you update your autoresponder for your emails? Did you check on and redo your links with ClickMagick or whatever it might be that I need to know or take care of or double check on so that my business continues to grow? Because business has been growing, and I like that. My wife kind of liked it the other day too, because she was like, what you're doing seems to be working. Did you just get a deposit for XYZ? Yeah, babe. So find a way to stay focused, because like the girls in the race, losing focus even for a short period of time could be extremely costly. Don't let that happen to you. Hey, listen, down below this, make sure you like it, subscribe. I keep you updated on some cool things coming out and what we're doing. I've got some links if you'd like some general education on entrepreneurship. Feel free to click on there. It's our weekly TV program that we do. We've got replays that are on demand, so you can catch it anytime. And love to have you, leave a comment in there. Tell me what you thought. See if I brought value to you. That helps me stay on track, because that's my whole goal. Not only to get my business up and running, but to bring value to others, so that, quite frankly, so they can have the same changes I've had the pleasure of experiencing. Well, that's all I've got for now, folks. I'll have some more coming up. Stay tuned. Y'all have a good day. And the director of fun says, dude, if you're not out having fun, what's the sense, right? That's why we say, systems win, people fail. Figure it out. Make it happen.